Bonjour! Are you ready to solve mathematical problems about density? Prepare this before we start our session. Paper, pen, calculator, and a critical mind. These are the things that you need to know. Density is the amount of matter packed in a unit of volume. The equation for density is equal to mass divided by volume. We're also given the density triangle M, ρ, and V. But how to use the density triangle? In solving for the value of density, we just have to cover its symbol ρ, and we'll be left with ρ is equal to M over V. In solving for the amount of mass, we just have to cover its symbol M, and we'll be left with M is equal to ρ times V. And lastly, if we're going to solve for the volume, we just have to cover its symbol V, and we'll be left with V is equal to M divided by ρ. Here are the quantities and their units. What is the step-by-step procedure in solving word problems? Right, it's the Gressa method. The Gressa method stands for given, required, equation, solution, and answer. The given refers to the quantities that are stated in the problem. The required refers to the unknown quantity or what is being asked in the problem. The equation includes the formula that you have to use in solving for the required. The solution is where substitution of quantities happens. And lastly, the final answer. The final answer must be rounded off to the nearest hundreds. Also, you have to take note that the final answer should always have an appropriate unit. Problem solving time! Before we proceed in sample problems, let me introduce someone to you. This little guy is going to show you how to solve density problems. Are you ready? Problem number 1. What is the density of an object that has a mass of 8 grams and a volume of 0.4 centimeter cubed? Given mass is equal to 8 grams. Volume is equal to 0.4 centimeter cubed. Since we are given the mass and the volume, the density is the required quantity. In solving for the density, our formula is mass divided by volume. For the solution, we just have to substitute the given quantities. The mass is 8 grams and the volume is equal to 0.4 centimeter cubed. In here, we just have to divide the two given quantities. 8 grams divided by 0.4 cm cubed is equal to 20 grams per centimeter cubed. Problem number 2. What is the mass of an object that occupies a space of 1.6 centimeter cubed and has a density of 2.2 grams per centimeter cubed? Given volume is equal to 1.6 centimeter cubed. Density is equal to 2.2 grams per centimeter cubed. In this problem, we are given the volume and the density, and the mass is now the required quantity. The formula in solving for the mass is equal to density multiplied to volume. For the solution, mass is equal to the value of density, which is 2.2 grams per centimeter cubed, multiplied to the value of volume, which is 1.6 centimeter cube. And cancel out the unit centimeter cube, and then the mass will be 3.52 grams. Problem number 3. How much space is occupied by a 9.2 gram object with a density of 0.8 gram per centimeter cube? The given in this problem are mass, which is equal to 9.2 grams, and density, which is equal to 0.8 gram per centimeter cube. Since we already have the mass and the density, we should look for the volume. In solving for the volume, we just have to divide mass and density. For the solution, V is equal to 9.2 grams, which is the mass, divided by 0.8 gram per centimeter cube, which is the density. Cancel out the unit G, then the volume will be 11.5 centimeter cube. Problem number 4. Calculate the density of a 12.7 gram object that occupies a space of 5.4 centimeter cube. In this problem, we are given the value of the mass, which is 12.7 grams, and the value of the volume, which is 5.4 centimeter cube. Since we already have the mass and the volume, we should now compute for the density. Our equation is density is equal to mass divided by volume. For the solution, density is equal to the value of mass, which is 12.7 grams, and the volume, which is 5.4 centimeter cube. For the final answer, density is equal to 2.35185152 gram per centimeter cube. We should round off the final answer to the nearest hundreds, which will give us an answer for the density, which is 2.35 gram per centimeter cube. Problem number 5. Determine the amount of space occupied by a prism with a mass of 7.25 grams and a density of 1.8 grams per centimeter cube. The given in this problem are the mass, which is equal to 7.25 grams, and the density, which is equal to 1.8 grams per centimeter cube. Since we're already given the mass and the density, it only means that we should look for the volume. The equation in getting the volume is equal to mass divided by density. For the solution, volume is equal to the value of mass, which is 7.25 grams, divided by 1.8 grams per centimeter cube, which is the value of density. Cancel out G, then the volume 4.027777778 centimeter cube. Rounding it off to the nearest hundreds, the volume will be 4.03 centimeter cube.